Passion is energy, and I'm only passionately curious. I'm quoting both Oprah and Einstein here because I feel like those quotes really resonate with where my passion lies. I'm actually really passionate about trying new things. To illustrate, a few years back, I decided to climb to the top of Mount Fuji. In order to do that, my scientist mindset was set to task. I started researching what it meant to climb 3,776 meters high. I was also very curious about the Japanese culture and understanding the spiritual time of the Obon season, which was when we were going to do the climb. And I was also very passionate about preparing my body to physically endure the climb. I was doing yoga for agility and balance. I was also conditioning my heart to sustain prolonged hours of activity. We were going to climb throughout the night because we wanted to see the sunrise. There was a moment when both the sun, well, all three, the sun, the moon, and the stars were all out at the exact same time, and they were just at my eye level because I was so high up. I felt so connected to my family that I left at home because I call my three children that. And I was really reflecting on that profound moment too, because I realized that many years, like over 10 years before that, I had met my father-in-law for the first time, and he told me his name in Arabic, which was Afaq, and I researched it, and it meant the point at which the earth meets the sky. And then years after meeting him, I defended my PhD and I moved out for my first appointment to North Bay. I was working at Nipissing University with an Indigenous community service learning group called Badabin. I had to search this term, and it actually is an Anishinaabe word, which means the point at which the light touches the earth at the break of dawn. And I thought, how incredible. Here I am on the side of a mountain, seeing that exact point, this place where the English language had no word to define it, but the Arabic language and the Anishinaabe language did. And that's the thing about following your passions. I feel like the universe aligns you so that you can pursue this passion. In my case, I felt like I was subtly hinted at it in my past. And I feel like, when I got to the summit, the very top of the mountain, you kind of pause, of course, you breathe deeply and you reflect. But when you really look around, it's a whole new world up there. And there's all these questions that emerge. And you kind of think, well, what's going to be my next passion? What's going to be my next thing after doing this? And that's how I feel right now when I reflect on that in this moment in my life. I feel like I've been a science and technology educator and researcher for so many years. And currently I'm a mathematics prof and researcher. Is engineering education research going to be my next step? Who knows? I feel like my passions lie in the context of where I am right now, the positionality of myself within my work. Of course, it's connected to my family and my history and, where I'm kind of my background and where I'm from as well. And that's where my passion kind of organically emerges. And I figure out what the next thing is for me. I actually am really connected to this idea of the Renaissance engineer. And I love the way that you can kind of think about so many complex things in sort of one mind and one idea. I myself, my background, my academic and professional background is very complex and very nuanced. And I kind of bring all these things in order to problematize the world and think about questions that I want to research and how I want to build capacity for students as well so that they can use these ideas. And I'm thinking about our engineering students that I'm hopefully will work with. How will they bring their academic and personal and family histories, all those journeys together to sort of think about how they're going to tackle a problematic issue, or how they're going to make ideas, solutions and ideas into realities. And I think that will be such a profound thing to be able to do. And I can't wait to see where my passion will take me and how that will be guided through my next step. So I thank you actually for allowing me to pause for a moment and reflect on my own passion so I can maybe think about what my next step will be, my next future. And I'm all for it, whatever that new passion might be. So thanks for this opportunity.